What's going on, guys? Dan Kale here from Liquidation Pros, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. Long story short, I met a lady who worked at one of the major retail sporting good chains, and she was actually the pricing manager. She was in charge of marking the clearance and making sure everything was reset when they did their change outs on the clearance products, and also stocking the shelves and things like that. Anyhow, I made the contact with her, was talking to her about what I did because I had a cart full of stuff. She was showing me some other stuff that she was getting ready to put out, so I bought some stuff from her that way. And she had told me that she has basically a whole basement full of like clearance stuff she bought. Like, she's basically a bargain hunter or a clearance shopper. So through the past couple of weeks we've been talking. She's been kind of updating me with what the clearance sales are looking like, which haven't been too great. But in the meantime, she's also been cleaning out her basement enough to where I can go and pick her basement and pick and choose what kind of items I want to buy from her. So I'm going to be heading over there now and taking a look at what she's got. I'm not sure how much I'll be out of the video. I'm not even sure if whatever I decide to buy, if it's going to be like an entire buyout or I'm just going to buy some of it. But I will be able to show hopefully a little snippets of what she's got, and then whatever I walk out of there with. I may have to go back and pick up more stuff because I really don't even know what to expect. I don't have a trailer or anything like that, and actually my vehicle, I left the seats in. So she literally lives 5 minutes from my house. So let me head over there and I'll let you guys know what I can show you and what I get. All right, wish me luck. What's going on, guys? So it's the next day. I did make a score. I bought a bunch of stuff. I wasn't able to video inside. I was limited on time looking at the stuff. It was kind of overwhelming how much stuff she had. Unfortunately, there was a lot of like cheap stuff that I would consider just straight flea market $1, $2 items. Most of that stuff I wasn't interested in. I did buy one bin of it to have for when I do the flea markets, and also for the kids for upcoming like Easter, birthday, Valentine's Day, just little like stocking stuffer type items. But I did find some other really cool stuff and made a pretty good deal. So ended up spending 500 bucks for everything that I got here, and I just want to unload it. It's the next morning. It's a little bit chilly out. Nice morning. Drink my coffee. I'm gonna pull it out, show you guys some of the stuff, and then take it all inside and start processing it. So take a look. All right, so basically I got all this stuff right here, this box full of stuff, that bag, this bag, and this bin. I got this bag of clothes, this and this. So and then also that box of larger toys there for 500. Like I said, some of it is like, some of these toys may not be great. They're like Dollar General or Walmart clearance items. They may not be the best online. I have to look them all up. But I was getting those for anywhere from like $2 to $3 a piece. And then some of these toys, same thing. I was getting for like $1 or $2. When it was all said and done, I believe these toys and all those, which I'll show you, end up being around like 25 or 30 bucks. So then I did get this IKEA Symphosonic. It's like a Bluetooth radio. It's powered by Sonos. These are $100 new. It's brand new. It's still sealed, and I was able to get that for 30 bucks. So they're selling for around 70 to 80. Should be easily able to double my money, at least make 20 to 30 bucks off of that. So we'll pull that out. And then this here was interesting. Let me move my coffee, having a little morning brew. Alright, so this was a light that came out of a 7-Eleven. It's brand new, but it's actually one of those message board lights. So you plug it in and hook it up to a controller or a computer, and you can put your message on there, you know, for sale or discount or whatever. I was looking this up. I found a number on the back. When I punched this number in online, I had to do some more research. This one here, that LSO213. When I punched that in, there was only one thing that came up, and it was on offer up, and the guy was asking 125 bucks. You know, I told her it's open box. Without really knowing what it's worth, I'd be willing to pay like 10 bucks for it. So She said she thought that was fair, so I got this for 10 bucks. Have no idea yet what I'm gonna get for that. Hopefully at least 50, I'm thinking, on eBay. It's already boxed up, padded. All I have to do is tape it up and throw a label on it, so that's ready to go. This bag here, is all big and tall, so like 3X, 4X. So this is a Nike Ravens hoodie. And basically the story behind this is she said she had some like name brand clothing that didn't fit her husband anymore. So that's a Nike on field. So this is probably like a $60 to $80 sweater new. There's a polo, a Ravens polo. Obviously we're in Maryland, so hence the Ravens and Orioles theme stuff. But this is like a majestic sleeveless or tank. A couple other things. I think there's a long pair of Under Armour pants, another Orioles polo. So some like name brand stuff. Here's those Under Armour. These were that's another. Let's see what this was. Sorry for the camera work, guys. This is a Batman shirt, but real nice quality. Batman 4XLB. So really big clothing. Big clothing tends to do well. So I got this whole bag of stuff. I offered her 15 bucks for it. She said once again she thought that was fair. So I think this hoodie alone I'm going to ask probably 35 or 40. Some of these polos should be around 20 bucks. So it's probably a $100 bag of stuff there that I got for 15. I guess we'll do this one next. So this is all like the sporting goods stuff that she would pick up when she found it on clearance, kind of like the same stuff I do. But basically she marked down what she, like for these socks she was getting for, I think that she said they're like $1.90, so she just put $2. All she was looking to do on this stuff was kind of get her money back, because she said she was getting credit card rewards and rewards points. And I was like, look, whatever I pick, I'll add to it. So all this was like around $450 worth of stuff she paid for, and I gave her an extra $50 for acquiring it all, basically, for me buying it. But I mean, it's just packed full of name brand. These are kids shorts, Under Armour with tags. Regularly 38. She paid $6, so that's what I got them for. I think this pair was $750. Really cool. That should do good around like Memorial Day, 4th of July. And all these Bombas socks were $2. These I'll probably bundle up. These sell for around, consistently on eBay, for around 10 bucks a pair. And then some of the longer ones sell for 12 to 15 a pair. And what I'll probably do is I'll probably bundle like 2 or 3 pairs together and ask more. But for $2 a pair, you couldn't pass that up. Another long pair. This is a long pair of Columbia socks. So for this stuff, it's probably gonna be hard for me to actually show you all of it because it's an entire bag full. And on top of that, this box had a lot of the sporting goods stuff in it too, like hats and these guys here. I was finding these as well. These have been selling pretty good for around 12 bucks a piece. We were getting these for 90 cents. So for $1, sell it for 12. That's easy money. I got a bunch. I think all these hats ended up being about, let me think here if I remember. I think they were all combined, they were around 20 bucks for all these hats. A new Nike hat, Under Armour hat. You said that one was $4. I think this North Face was $5. Actually, that one was $6. This one was $1. And then this one had some spots on it. But we're going to try to clean this up, and I might keep it for the wife. I think she's going to like that one because she loves North Face stuff. That was $4, and even though it's got a spot here, if we can get that out, it's got a little spot there. If we can clean it up, it's a nice hat. White always does well. So let me move that out of the way, and I may be able to go through that a little bit better for you guys. But basically, that's all like clothing, apparel. All right, so here is about half of the bag of stuff. I just want to run in real quick and do a quick video so you guys can see. These are all like youth Under Armour shirts. I got 4 of those. They were between $4 and $6 a piece. and they retail for around 30, so I think I can get around 15 bucks. So they're easy to ship, make about 5 bucks. You saw the socks and the hats. There's like some other Adidas socks there. Under Armour little beanie, skull cap. I got that for 3. These little Columbia, I guess they're called earmuff type things, were 2 bucks a piece. This Under Armour hoodie was actually only 2 bucks, which is really good. You saw some of these shorts. The swim shorts were around 5. This pair of Adidas shorts was 3 bucks for youth. There's like a Nike t-shirt. This Patagonia shirt was size XL, which is a good size and it was 10 bucks. So I really like that shirt actually. Columbia shorts were a couple bucks. They were, I think those were like 6 bucks, 5 bucks for these Nike shorts. Oh no, these are Hurley, but I believe if you look, they've either partnered with Nike or Nike bought Hurley. I'm not real sure, but I have noticed that before, that Nike has like their dry fit. So you can see it says Hurley Nike dry fit. 5 bucks for those. Size 34. Just like a Walter Hagen golf pullover. That was 3 bucks. 4 bucks for these Nike bands. Not sure. I wish she had more of these because I probably could lot them up. They're only 12 regular, but I thought about possibly keeping these for the wife and kids. So there's another pair of O'Neill shorts, and then these were actually selling pretty good. If you guys ever see these, they're called Spy Belt, SPIBELT. There was 2 of them. One didn't have a tag and one did. I'll probably do a lot, like both of them, for maybe 20 bucks, 15 or 20. They sell for 10 to 15 a piece. So I paid $1 for each of those. And then this one, a little bit bigger belt. These are like running belts for if you're running. This is called 5K pack, so if you're running marathons or whatever. This one here, I believe, was $2. So let me put this stuff away, and I'll pull the rest of this stuff because I still have some stuff in the bag to show you. Alright guys, so here's the rest of the stuff that I got as far as the apparel goes. I got a pair of North Face gloves here. These were $1. They are, actually no, they say they're 5, but I don't think that's right. I think they were $1. Then I got the 2 Nike shirts. These were $3 each. Pair of Adidas legging style, like running pants, and a pair of these were 6, and then a pair of Under Armour pants, same thing, real thin, kind of running / lounge pants, $8. They're retail for 55. This North Face fleece, men's XL. This I got for 23 bucks and retails for 59. So North Face holds its value pretty good. Should be able to get at least 40-45 bucks for that. Under Armour t-shirt, I believe this was 2 bucks. And Columbia pair of pants, those were $11.50. These Walter Hagen, Lady Hagen golf shorts, I got those for 3 bucks. And then a bunch of Columbia jackets. These were all between like 12. I think this one was 12. This one was a $90 jacket. It's the Acadia women's Acadia 2. A little wrinkled, but waterproof jacket. 12 bucks for that. And then a pink one that was 15, but the same brand. So this one doesn't have the original tags on it, but these sell for around 30, 25 to 30, and they're first class shipping, so easily make 10 bucks off of each jacket, double my money profit, so that's real good. So pretty good bit of stuff that I got in this lot, and this is what's in the bag. I just wanted to come in and pull it all out so you guys can kind of see the good variety of stuff that I got. Well, the one thing I do like too is like the shirt. She put how much the cost was, but she put it on a label, so I'll be able to heat that up with the heat gun and peel that right off. So I do like that. A couple of them she did have to write on the tag, or the tag was already missing or so beat up. But other than that, most of them she had wrote down what she paid for it, or what. This is kind of basically what she paid plus she rounded it up. So this jacket might have been like $11.25 what she paid, but she just puts 12. So she was making a little bit off of each item, and then I gave her an additional 50 for everything, for the apparel stuff, because she was kind of grabbing this stuff and buying it as she saw it with me in mind. So pretty awesome connection, and hopefully I'll do pretty well with all this. All right, so she had all this stuff laid out on her dining room. On her dining room table, she had about 4 of these bins. 2 of them had just like home goods, kind of junky, cheap stuff that I wouldn't really mess with. Like I said, it would probably be good for the flea market. But then 2 of them were just packed full of like kids' toys and trinkets and chalk and bubbles and just lots of the little cheap, you know, Dollar General items. So this thing is just packed full of stuff. And I was interested in this bin, which had more than the other bin. This one and the other one for, I told her like 20, I'd do like 25 bucks a piece. But I understood that's cheap. I said there's probably 50 to 100 items in each one. And to me, they're like, you know, I'd sell these for $1 a piece. There's a Shopkins, Toy Story, water and color tablets. Just, you know, cheap stuff. But this kind of stuff does do good down the flea market when you have a bin of it like that, because a lot of people do come through with their kids and they just want to get them something, but they don't want to spend a lot of money. And they typically bribe them by telling them they'll go, you know, let's go to the flea market, I'll buy you something. So this stuff, she didn't want to do the 20 bucks a bin. And I said, well, how about this? I'll pass on the other bin, that way because she basically wanted to keep some stuff for her kids and stuff. And I said, well, how about this? I'll pass on that bin so that way you have some stuff, and then I'll take this bin for 30. And she said that was fair. So I got this entire bin of stuff for 30 bucks. If she got all the, you know, if these are $1, $2 items and she got them on clearance, she probably paid around that or a little bit more, I'd say. She may have 50 bucks into acquiring all this stuff. But she was willing to part with it. She did want to get rid of stuff, so that was good. So I got this whole bin, you know, packed full for 30 bucks. So far, so that's what we got out so far. All right, and then I guess we'll talk about these toys. So these are once again like cheap, like Dollar General, World Tech toys. I'm thinking they're Dollar General. These may have been Walmart, but I think World Tech is Dollar General. Let me know down in the comments if you know. But these I was getting anywhere from like $2 to $3 a piece. So they were probably on clearance, 75% off, and I bet they were maybe 10 bucks new, 5 or 10 bucks new. So, but I looked at it as I can either do like a lot of them, or I could also just take them down to the flea market when I go down there once or twice a year. And probably the smaller ones I could probably get 5 bucks for, and then the bigger stuff I could probably get 10. So let me grab the big stuff real quick. All right, so here's the bigger items. It's like a bigger camera drone, some mermaid blankets. I wasn't too sure about these, but once again, for 2 bucks and be able to sell it at least for 5, I think that was pretty decent. And some Captain America. Now these were selling online. I've seen some solds for around like 20 bucks on these. World Tech toys again. These bigger ones I was getting for 3, so like 2 bucks on the little guys, 3 on these. So I think that's pretty good. I have no idea what she got them for, or what the original retail was. Maybe something like this at Dollar General was probably 20 bucks, I'm guessing. So to get it for 3, I was happy with that. So she had some pretty cool, decent stuff, but a lot of it wasn't really worth. What I like to do is mainly sell stuff on eBay and Amazon, and a lot of this stuff was really cheap stuff, which doesn't really fit the criteria of selling online, because it's not worth, for 1, the time to make the listing, but for 2, actually shipping it out. All right, here's some larger stuff that we put in the box. I showed you these copper soles. These were $1. I got 2 of those. Most of these slides and sandals were between $6 and $10. So these sell for like 20, and I think those were 10. These I paid 8 for, Nike slides. These were 10 for these Nikes as well. And most of these, like I said, I should be able to list for around 20 bucks. So these were 6. These are our youth. And then these Under Armours were also 6. But these are really easy to list, really easy to ship. And you know, I'll make about $5 a piece on them. So it's pretty easy money. Just had a bunch of these little pocket knives. These were the purple dot. That meant they were 90% off. So they were about $2 a pair, and that's what I got them for. I'm thinking I'll probably do a lot of them. They retail for like, I think $12.95 or $11.97 is the clearance. So it's probably $14.95 or $12.95, one of those two, because it gets marked down and then marked down again. I'll probably set 5 of them. I'm either going to do a 2-pack, but then I have an odd one out. So I might do a 2-pack, 2 lots of 2, and keep one. Or I'll have to look them up again. Maybe there's the UPC. They may be worth listing individually because they're super easy and cheap to ship. But I try to get my listings closer to like a $20 value minimum. So if I do a 2-pack, I think I could ask like 2 for $17.95 or $19.95. All right. Move them out the way. This little pair of kids Adidas. They were the racers. Got these for $5, and I think they retail for around like $39. So should be able to get 20-25 bucks for those. These Adidas socks were $2 a pack, so it's the 6-pack of girls socks. These are really nice. I got 4 packs of those at $2 a pack. I may even put I got to see what they weigh, but I'll probably do a 2-pack of 6 to make 12 pairs. They're really good colors for upcoming is Valentine's Day. So if I get these listed quick, they might sell for like Valentine's Day gifts. But these were $2 a pair, and they retailed for, let's see, $16. So can't beat that for socks. Socks always do well if they're a name brand. A couple things left. I had this Orioles limited edition, 34 out of 5,000. It comes with the gold coin. I don't think it's like a real gold, probably gold plated. It's from the Highland Mint, so pretty cool piece. This was literally $1, so I got this for $1. I didn't even bother looking it up. For $1, I just grabbed it. It says it's $49.99, so I'm pretty happy with that buy. And then only thing I have left are a few more toys. I got these Sharpie coloring kits. These were $5 a piece, and they're brand new. They're both open box, but they're pretty much, new, either missing the package or ripped up a little bit. I looked them up. They were actually selling for around 15 to 20, so should also be pretty easy to ship. And for that price, I couldn't pass it up. I thought even if I kept it as gifts for my kids, that's a pretty good buy there. And then as far as the games, I'm going to leave them in the box, but you can kind of see what they are. So we got 3 of the bounce off games, a Shopkins game, Pictorica, and Apples to Apples, all brand new, sealed, and these were $2 each. So can't beat that for $2 a piece. And then, like I said, when we tallied it all up, it was like around $450 worth of stuff. And I put an extra 50 on top of that. So for $500, I got all this stuff, and then all that there. So try to get out of the. So anyhow, tell me what you guys think. You guys think that was a good buy? I think it was. Some of the stuff, like I said, it's going to be a little too cheap for eBay, but I do go down the flea market, so it should do well there. And I also, I've been talking with this lady for a couple weeks now, on and off. She's been like letting me know about her finds and what she was buying. So I was excited to finally hook up with her, buy some stuff. She knows now what I'm looking for, so she's out doing her thing, looking for those 75-90% off deals. She's going to be letting me know, like, hey, would you be interested in this type of item, because they have this many of them and I can buy them all. And then she also has like the sporting goods contact or insight of that whole market, where she knows what's good to buy there at the right time. So It was pretty interesting. I learned a lot from her. I learned a lot about how they reset and when to go to look for clearance and all that stuff. So maybe I'll do a future video about how to find those clearance deals. It's not really something that I'm going to be doing because I'm not that interested in running around from store to store chasing these cheaper deals. I'd rather buy stuff in bulk and have it shipped right to me because it's just a lot easier for me, and it saves me a lot of time. But I do like the idea of having someone out there, out in the field, out going to the stores that can find these deals and pass the savings along to me, but then also make a few bucks for their time doing it. So anyhow, a little bit different video. It's kind of like a retail arbitrage haul, but instead it was actually from a bargain shopper. So hope you guys like it. Put your questions and comments down below. Be sure to like, and if it's your first time checking me out, hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell so you can get notified when I post more videos. Normally everything I post for the most part is about buying and selling on eBay. So hope you enjoyed that content, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.